All right, we're here to talk about this ESPN TV host Skip Bayless.
All right, the reason we're talking about this guy is he comes off as a Christian, evangelical, conservative type of guy. He's always mentioning his faith and all that, and he always gets mad whenever he feels someone's taking a shot at Christianity and all that shit. But in reality, he's just a liberal, and he even admitted it on the show. He's like as liberal as it gets, so don't get confused by this guy. Like, I agree with him on some of the things, like LeBron and all that shit, because it's true there. But this guy's so off whenever they talk about the race shit on there. He always the black guy. I usually agree with the black guy Stephen A. Smith a lot more than him on the race issues, which shows how much of a sellout that Skip Bayless is. Because I'll give you some examples here. He said that anyone that doesn't like Lil Wayne is a backward racist. He pretty much said that.
Wow.
Because he said Oklahoma is not backwards and racist state because they love Lil Wayne. And he was talking about that Robert Griffin guy with Stephen A. Smith, and he was trying to race bait Stephen A. Smith in talking about Robert Griffin.
Yeah, I remember that one.
He was doing it. That's how much of a sellout this guy is. He was race baiting the black guy. Can you believe that shit?
I believe it because I saw it.
Crazy. Coming from a guy who comes off as an Oklahoma conservative, evangelical Christian, who's this is the guy that's so liberal. He even admitted he's a liberal because he said he's like alone on the island of liberals that like Tim Tebow. He said that at one point. Because I listen to this guy's show every day. I watch it every day.
Well, he's a liberal, right?
And he's beyond sensitive, too. He said one time that, if you call him an Okie...
yeah, I remember that.
What? He said that's, so offensive to him. Who the hell cares? Nobody even knows what that is outside of Oklahoma and Texas.
Yeah.
Get this guy... what's wrong with this guy, man?
He's talking out his ass. That's all.
He's the type of guy that if you agree with him, he, makes so much sense, but if you don't agree with him, he's the biggest idiot ever. It just seems like that. Because, he makes good points sometimes, to support his argument, but sometimes this guy can be so wrong. He loves this Carmelo Anthony guy for some reason. I don't even get it.
He's garbage.
The guy's complete garbage, never done anything. This guy, Skip Bayless, claims that he loves winners, but he loves Carmelo, the guy that's, how many playoff,
he does nothing.
He won more than one playoff game, one time in his whole career, out of, 9 years.
When he came to the Knicks, the Knicks just turned to garbage.
It got even worse
than
they already were. They just won their first playoff game in 12 years after being down 3-0, so it didn't matter anyway. But, yeah, and he loves that guy for some reason, even though he hates LeBron for not being a winner, even though I don't like LeBron for not being a winner either. But I'm consistent.
But we know LeBron's better than
I like LeBron more than
Carmelo. He's garbage.
So that's not even a discussion.
Debatable.
Yeah, so anyway, yeah, the Skip Bayless guy, man, that guy's a clown. He's right sometimes, I'll give him that, but I don't know, man. This guy needs to just... Maybe he's too old and too successful or something to be in touch with reality anymore, but he needs to stop talking about race shit on that show.
Yeah, he's got to quit with that shit.
That guy's just an idiot when it comes to that shit.
Yeah, it is funny, because, when there's the black guy on the show, you always think he's the one that's going to bring the race card.
Because usually that's how it works, right? Usually you're expecting the black guy to bring it. That guy usually makes a hell of a lot more sense than Skip Bayless ever will.
No, that's crazy.
That's how crazy that show is.
Totally backward.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you like what you hear, subscribe to us and favorite our video or whatever, because we're going to have more for you.
All right, thanks for listening.